Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, September 23rd, 1806, noted explorers Lewis and Clark returned home to St. Louis, years after departing? The Lewis and Clark expedition, the core of discovery, was commissioned to explore the lands of the Louisiana Purchase and beyond. For the new republic, these lands were procured sight unseen. In addition to mapping this new territory, President Jefferson hoped that this expedition could find a viable route to the Pacific. The expedition shoved off in the spring of 1804. With a group of 45 talented men, Lewis and Clark navigated a voyage that struggled to survive against both pestilence and native tribes weary of their presence. Returning 2.5 years later, with mission accomplished, Jefferson wrote to the leaders, "I received with unspeakable joy your letter of September 23rd announcing the return." The maps, the scientific discoveries, and the newfound relations made by the Lewis and Clark expedition have fixed them both in the pantheon of the American project. What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that facing a terra incognita requires skill and resolve. So it is when facing new public policy ideas or trying to pass legislation. In a typical government class, studying how a bill becomes a law looks a whole lot like the challenges faced by the Lewis and Clark expedition. It certainly is an ominous journey. Relatively few bills pass. An idea, before it can become law, must pass through the leadership, specialized committees, toxic hearings, partisan media campaigns, contentious debates, combative floor strategies, and that is in just one chamber. It must then do it all again in the other. And did I mention that the president can ruin it all with a simple veto? Fortunately, there are ideas and leaders capable to navigate this difficult voyage, the voyage of a bill becoming a law. And laws do pass, particularly those needed at the right time. Great joy. Psst, it's PROLOG with MR.REVIEW. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.